we're back with another episode of Ask Frank, the show where I answer the questions that you asked throughout the week in the comments. Now, let's get it started with number one. First up, Astro Vac says, Frankie, what are your thoughts on PSVR 2? Are you worried about it being wireless and connected to PS5s, losing out on some of that power? What about IPD slider? What about this and that? Now, Vex, the one main thing that I'm personally looking for in PSVR 2 is better 360 tracking. To be honest, I love PSVR 1. I think they did a phenomenal job with the hardware, and tons of developers are doing amazing things with the software. Heck, I even like the Move controllers. I don't think they're that bad. Sure, there could be some improvements here and there, but to be honest, I think with how old of tech they are, and they do a wonderful job standing up in today's virtual reality. So, in conclusion, I just want better tracking. That's all I need. I want to be able to turn around completely and do some fun stuff. And speaking of wireless, I've run my Vive wireless, and you still need a beast of a rig to get that going. So I don't think there's going to be any pressure not utilizing the PS5 and going wireless, though I have absolutely no idea because I'm that kind of guy. Next up, Nuka Dash says, Frankie, not so into the new intro. Old one was catchier. Also, you think we'll get a new Twisted Metal game? Now, Nuka, I answer this because let it evolve, baby. The old Frank show didn't start with no fancy schmancy intro, and once I finally put that intro out, 90% of the people were like, Frankie, I hate this, change it right away. So give it a little time, let it grow on you. And speaking of Twisted Metal, it's one of those games. I feel like PS5's coming, PlayStation's gonna be like, let's throw some Twisted Metal at them because, hell, it's an awesome game. Now, I have absolutely no idea if we're gonna see one, but I would love to see one. I always thought the backstories were great, and who doesn't love beat-em-ups with cars? And next up, Smooth Legend says, Frankie, now that Insomniac is a first-party PlayStation studio, do you think we're going to see any of those VR games come over to PlayStation VR? Now, you know what? I did not ask that question during the interview because I was pretty sure the answer that I was going to get, we're not going to tell you, Frankie. And I don't want to burn no bridges there and try to sneak out some kind of information I wasn't supposed to have. So I think if we're going to get those games, we'll see them in the future. I don't even know if it's Insomniac's control. Hell, Oculus could have paid for those ones to get built, and they might be the people that need to sign off. So we will see. I would love to see Stormland. I would love to see Edge of Nowhere. I would love to see all of Insomniac games, VR games, on any platform possible. But we're just going to have to wait and see what time tells us. Next up, Black Dead 555 says, Frankie, are you gonna be playing The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners anytime soon on the channel? Now, you know what, Black Dead, we are definitely gonna play that one. I've been working on a little section, what do we call them, a little show for you called Virtual Voyages, and I think everyone is really going to enjoy those, and the first one will take place in the universe of The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, so definitely keep an eye out. That one is coming soon. We will be playing that one. I mean, come on. And finally, Eric Glover says, Frankie, what happened to the restaurant? Now, those of you that don't know me probably don't know that I used to work in my family-owned Italian restaurant, but now I'm out here in California doing a game show, so of course I'm not working there anymore. Now, it did not shut down. That would never happen. No, the family took it over 100%. Your mom's is working there, dad's is working there, sister's working there, and the whole kit and caboodle are doing that day in, day out. So, if you're ever in upstate South Carolina and you're looking for some delicious family-owned Italian food, let your boy know, and I'll hook you up with the greatest place to eat. Eric, thank you for wondering. You're awesome. And yes, the restaurant's doing spectacular. Now, that is it for today's episode of Ask Frank. We answered 5 questions. We're going to do the whole thing again next week, so make sure you leave those questions in the comments throughout the week on any video that you'd like, and your boy Frankie will do his best to gather them up and answer on the show. Now, I got to go get back to work. We'll see you soon. Give yourselves, before we go, a round of applause, a thumbs up. If you think we deserve it, you can throw us one as well, but more important than all of that is that if you want to stay up to date on any and everything in this gaming industry and you don't mind looking at this ugly mug right here, friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on, you know already. Oh.